Hi, welcome to the Boyd Life.
Is there still droughts? Find out in a minute what we think. All right?
Hello, welcome to the Boyd Life. This is Life with Rick and Marta, where we will be discussing practically anything, any subject. It just really isn't off limits. We are expressing our views, opinions, and thoughts on various subjects. And it could be good, bad, or anything in between. Okay? So that's what's up with the Boyd Life. And let me point out this disclaimer. The views expressed on this channel may or may not be 100% factual. Anything goes, so have fun and be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below.
We have a question, with the weather change that's coming up, and it's been happening, is what's your opinions on, is there still drought? I know some of the country has a drought going, but a lot of the country has had lots of rain. We used to live in Texas.
They got a lot of rain.
Yeah, and where we used to live in the Panhandle, they're like 8 to 10 inches ahead of their normal rainfall. And Lake Meredith, which we live close to, was down.
Oh my gosh.
When we were there, it was as low as 26 feet. And when we left there, it was at 40 some feet. I think 40.
I don't think, not when we left.
Oh.
You mean when we, I don't know. When we left, I think it had gotten down to like 26 feet.
Yeah.
Well, since that time, and we were just there.
It's up to 79 feet.
By now it might be 80 foot. Who knows?
So, I mean, they've gotten lots of water. And Lake Mead is up. Lake Powell is almost full. And so we're wondering, with the snowfall yet to come down, it should be almost melted now, but they're still getting some snow in some areas.
Well, Colorado's gotten a lot of rain. Now, I don't know about Wisconsin, but, up in the Northeast, they usually get a lot of, moisture. But California, which I think was kind of dry, haven't they got?
They've got lots of rain, too, in the hills, and they've got a lot of snowfall. And so when do you call a drought over? I mean, sometimes it takes, when you have a long drought, it takes a long time to get out of that drought. And so we're not saying that, the drought's over. We're just saying that there has been a lot of rain throughout the country.
Well, I know one way. Maybe it's not the right way to tell, but have you heard of a lot of raging fires going on?
No.
Forest fires or things? I haven't. Maybe you know of some and we just haven't heard. If you know places that are really, really dry or have had the terrible, fires and burning around and stuff in the United States, let us know.
Yeah, because we think...
Other than Canada. Now, Canada isn't part of the United States. We know about that, and we know that the smoke is coming down there. But, I mean, are we dry?
I don't know. But it's interesting that I got on YouTube this morning, and they were talking about Lake Powell, how full it is, and what their plans for Lake Powell is.
Yeah, I couldn't understand that.
I don't either. One of the plans for Lake Powell is to drain it in a few years.
Shut the dam off
or
whatever it is.
So Lake Mead can fill up more. Well, Lake Mead is filling up pretty good, but they want to fill up Lake Mead more because it's the biggest reservoir, man-made reservoir, and they want it to keep it that way. And it feeds New Mexico, California, Colorado, and they think in Nevada, and they think that filling that up even more will help the Colorado River. And I'm going, I don't understand that. If you got, it's like a backup. So if Meade goes down, at least you got Lake Powell. I don't understand their thinking there.
You've got two big reservoirs because they said that Lake Powell was really big, right?
Yeah.
And
It's huge.
We've been to both, but Lake Powell, we were there when there was water.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful. Beautiful.
And so I don't understand their thinking sometimes. Yes, they need to conserve. They need to conserve water down the line and control the irrigation and everything like that. I understand that. But why drain such a huge, huge lake?
Who would that affect? Could that hurt?
Well, that's going to hurt their
people
tourism.
Down there?
And
could hurt a lot of people.
That lake is so huge, it really hurts their tourism there.
That could hurt a lot of people.
And their boating, and I just don't understand their theory. So sometimes you got to watch these people that
is Lake Powell in? Is that in Arizona or Utah? Is it in Arizona?
I think it covers a couple states, but
well, I don't know. But I was going to say there are people there that may need it for farming or agriculture.
But they also have the Colorado River feeding in there. So,
well, that needs to keep flowing. We know that. Too many rivers have dried up.
Yeah. So I don't know their conservation ideas. The same thing with Lake Mead. They got to watch that with Vegas. They're telling Vegas now that they can't put in yards. And anywhere it's got to be rock. And they're actually digging up some people that have grass. They're making them change it to rock to conserve water.
Why not
they
that
might
fake stuff?
Yeah, whatever.
We had that
turf
because like a green turf. Our grass was green all year round.
Yeah,
and we did that. We had a small yard. And some of them might have small yards, but it wouldn't matter. What are you going to bring in gravel, or are you going to bring in?
I don't know.
Turf, that fake grass.
It kind of works that way, that they can conserve water by doing that. Mm-hmm. Also, how big does Vegas have to get? It's still a desert city, so why?
What is the population of Las Vegas? I don't know.
Las Vegas is getting huge, and that's a lot of water in the desert.
It's probably the largest city. Alexa, what is the population of Las Vegas, Nevada?
In 2021, the population of Las Vegas was 646,790.
Why did I hear that it was millions?
Yeah, because it's a surrounding area, Marta. Okay. They always count surrounding area. They call the city a limits, and then you got the surrounding area.
Okay.
But these places are built in the desert, and so of course your water usage is going crazy. So then you build all these motel rooms. That's the people that live there. It's not the visitors. So you add up the visitors that come in those motels with 600 rooms.
Hotels are huge. Some of them probably
and the
have
swimming
more than
pools
that.
And the water events and the water stuff. Mm-hmm. You got to cut back on some of that stuff and say, look, we're going through a bad situation here. Lake Mead was so way down they were finding the bodies of the mafia, and that's bad. So the mafia never expected those bodies to be found, and the cars that they put in there and everything like that. So anyway, that's bad. So I understand water usage. You got to do water usage.
Where
they're finding boat wrecks, they're finding cars and also bodies, mm-hmm. and now it's come up where it's starting to cover that stuff back up. But they were finding a bunch of stuff they didn't know was down there, but because it's such a huge lake. Well, but I don't understand getting rid of Lake Powell.
Well, so if there are still drought areas around, maybe you live somewhere where there hasn't been any rain and you guys are just suffering through dry and scorching heat and all this stuff,
let us know in the comments.
Let us know.
Yeah. See what you think. Do you think the drought's going to be never ending? And there's always going to be a drought someplace.
Well, what
Somebody's going to be
floods?
always short on rain. And then how it's solved is you get so much rain that what they're saying now is some of these places that's getting all this rain and then the lakes are up. They're saying it's still drought because the land was so dry, it just ran off. It didn't soak in.
That's what they talk about a lot.
So I don't know how you get over that, because you would have to have a soft rain forever to remedy that. But in Texas, we always had cracks in the ground, and then we had rain, and the cracks went away for a while.
Well, they always talk about things like runoff, or soaking. A good
soaking rain. And what's Texas has been getting not really soaking rain. Sometimes it's just getting that hard rain quickly, like we used to get. But anyway,
or we were for a while here. We were thinking we weren't going to get rain, and we usually get a lot of rain, during April and May and everything. But sometimes it looked like it was going to rain, and you'd get a few drops and a sprinkle, and that's about it. But we've gotten some rain.
Yeah, we've gotten some rain. So anyway, let us know in the comments how you're getting rain. If you're not getting rain, if you think droughts are just a thing of the past, that you're always going to have droughts, you're always going to have rainy seasons. It's a cycle.
Well, like you were
we
in a
still
drought,
say
out of a drought.
There is a cycle. There's always a cycle. Things are cycling.
We'll talk about that in another one too, because that's kind of on a different subject.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you like our content. We're trying to put out quite a bit of content. Please comment, share, subscribe, like. Give us a thumbs up if you like it. And, if you don't like it, you don't have to watch. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's the way it is.
We hope you do.
Yeah, we hope you do.
We hope that there's
But if you don't like our content, you don't have to.
Well, and there might be some subjects that you like and other,
some you don't
other subjects that you don't. But I'm sure if some of you are like us, you have thoughts or opinions about all sorts of different things. And that's what this is. This is just like,
excuse me,
conversations about things that are happening. And this is the Boyd life.
All right. We'll see you later. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye.